Hello, retro lovers. I'm recording this quick introduction to explain the video. You Don't Know Jack was released in 1999 when I bought my copy after playing with some university friends. It does not work in 64-bit Windows, so in this video, after installing a 32-bit XP virtual machine and getting sound pass-through to work with remote desktop, I tested a game live on stream. There are some audio glitches, but it's good enough to play for what was the first time in, gotta be a decade. One of the fun things to do in this game, which I didn't explain while I was recording this, is to not choose your own name or the categories when being asked because of the banter and the insults that the virtual host throws at you. Please enjoy and look out for more on here, on my main channel, and of course Twitch. Okay, are we ready? Let's test this out.
Picture this. She wakes me up
60 seconds.
by spraying soda siphon in my face.
Repeat after.
Oh, goody, 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 contestants. I've got a great idea. Why don't we play a game? Come on, tell me, how many of you are taking part? Ah, going it alone, I see. Congratulations. Now, I wonder if you could type in your name, please.
Contractual agreements undersigned therein.
Hello, loner, your name?
Therein with the aforementioned signatories of said contractuals are being negated.
No? Can't be bothered? Okay, from now on your name is Brown Door.
No, let me tell you. What if I was to say...
Oh, last thing, do you want to do the marathon, which is 21 questions, or the Wimps version, which is 7?
Dinner with Scott Marshall himself.
Got
He
it.
told me I was one of the most firing
30 seconds.
Now, when you want to buzz in, hit the letter B. That's B as in bubble bath.
It's gonna be fine. Hi. And 20 seconds.
Okay, here they come. Instructions. When a question pops at a buzz in, then pick your answer on the screen and hit the right key on your keyboard. Do you follow me?
Jack, put the bottle down. Lovely. Lose the desktop.
The graphics and engine
Stay
are
to
ready.
black. Thanking you. Have a good show.
Jack snacks alternative that include endangered species.
It's time for the show where culture and high culture collide!
Hi there, and welcome to the show. A single solo new contestant, all on your own in the world, with me. Choose a category.
Why are we waiting?
And this one's called
Feeding Scylla and Al Graham to the lions.
£2,000 ready and waiting for the right answer. Scylla Blake! Star, certainly. Some would say genius, or even Guinness. But if Scylla Blake was a genius in the strict Roman sense, what would happen to the contestants' blind date? They would have to perform complicated tests, they would all get married, they would kill each other, or they would all breed repeatedly.
I don't know that one.
Now here's what someone intelligent would have said. Genius was the Roman god of marriage, and so she would grant her
Marriage.
contestants abundant fruitfulness in that area. But of course it would be more date if she were the Roman goddess of a week of subsidized drinking and loveless sex, followed by 5 minutes of acrimony and mutual humiliation in front of millions of idiots. Please select. Okay. You have selected. This episode is brought to you by Ennui. 3,000 quid for right. Okay, here it comes. If you were to cast Sesame Street characters in Samuel Beckett's play AIM, who would be the best choice to play Ham's father? Grover, the Count, Oscar the Grouch, or Miss Piggy? It's all yours. In
Total
Beckett's
guess.
play Endgame, Ham's parents live in rubbish bins.
Cool.
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I'd be goddamn grouchy if I had to live in a garbage can. Jesus.
You got any categories on you, man? Come on, give us one.
Yeah, okay. Sounds a little off.
Time to wake up!
Put on your pants for the naked dance. 3.
And here we have Etiquette Chez La Famille Cake. And I'll give you £2,000 if you get it right. As it might seem, appropriate etiquette was always insisted on in the Cake household. Which of them is without a title and therefore would not be treated with deference by members of the Cake household? Tarzan, Howard Mar, Isaac Newton, or Lord Byron? Go for it! Howard Marks. Quite right. He's an internationally renowned drugs dealer. And what's more impressive is that he's Welsh. Categorically speaking, I want one! Oh, for God's sake, move it! Oh, I've only gone and given you a this or that, ain't I? And the category for this or that question is... things to stop underfoot. Okay, I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me whether it's one of Snow White's 7 dwarfs or the name of the Smurf.
The Smurf.
And
Okay.
if the names come up, if you think it's a dwarf, press little legs of key 1. And if you think it's a Smurf, urinate on key 2. And press forward. You get £500 for a right answer, and if you get it wrong or don't get to it, it'll cost you 500. All right, 30 seconds on the clock, now! And go! Dopey, dwarf or Smurf? Easy. Rhino! Grumpy! Hefty! Last one, Homer. That's your lot. Oh, 7 out of 7. Very good. And with time, you are really special. Okay, so your score looks tremendous, wonderful, great, a loser in life. Let's move on. Pick a category now. Pick a category now. I'm afraid you leave me no choice. Pick a category.
Number 5.
And now, the Smash Hits Literary Supplement. 1K on offer for this one. And respond. Which of these 1980 song titles is a metaphor? Like a Virgin, We Are the World, Manic Monday, or Girls Just Want to Have Fun? We Are the World. More examples. You are a pulsing luminous quasar of an active intellectual phosphorescence. No, not really, you tapeworm turds in history's twat. Using your brain, pick a category. Come on, to me!
Oh, this is really big. This thing is huge! Yes!
The woes was...
Jason gets fleeced.
And this one's worth £2,000.
All right, Colin. In my mythical figure, Jason has fallen on hard times and has to take the golden fleece to a pawn shop in order to scrape up a few... At the pawn shop, Jason is told the golden fleece is only 12 karat gold. How pure does that make it? 2/3, 1/3, 3/4 or half?
Go for it!
24 is pure gold. Jason could probably get more for his watch. It's a Rolex, you know.
Okay, pick a category. What's your problem? Tonguing the cat again? Come on! Okay, let's have one called the Richard Branson. Get it right, and I'll give you $3,000.
Let's say, for the sake of argument, that Phileas Fogg of Around the World in 80 Days fame, exclusive club whose members all have made historic journeys around the world.
Which of the following will not be asked to join Phileas Fogg the World Club? Helen Sharman, Henry the Navigator, Che Blythe, or Sir Francis Drake?
No idea.
If you're interested, the answer is... Poor Henry, he didn't make it round the world. Who'd want to join Phileas Fogg's club anyway? Just sitting around all day eating bizarre snacks like Venezuelan beaver chips or Angora scratchers. From the list of categories, pick a category. I know. It's so tricky, isn't it? There's 3 of them and I sympathise.
Here's why we hate number 8.
Next up, I think I'm going to be sick. Give me a... you got yourself 3,000 quid.
Everyone likes ice cream, marshmallows and jelly babies. One ingredient to all these delicious delights is gelatin.
Which of the following is not used in gelatin production?
Animal saliva, animal hides, animal bones or animal connective tissue.
Yours.
Oh, there's always room for bones, hides and tissue in gelatin. But no animal saliva, unless of course you piss off the waiter.
Choose a category. You having trouble? Do you want some help?
It's party time.
Here comes number 9.
The name of this question is...
Extraterrestrials get a bad... £2,000 for this little baby. There's a question coming. I can just smell it. Which of the following items not eaten by the man from Mars in Blondie's 1980s rap hit, Rapture? Bars, stars, cars, or... This is the answer. The man from Mars ain't eating stars. And all of you rap fans that are making fun of Rapture, stop it, in it, because it's hood gear, in it, homeboy. Now get out.
Come on, let's have one.
A Mr. Roger Mortis to see you, sir.
Hey, Master Blaster! Find an answer! It's 10!
And now, knockers. And this one's worth 1,000. Rat-a-tat-tat. Is anyone there? Right, you answer the door and say, Isabella. Who said knock knock? Nobody? You did. Isabella or Isabella not working, I use the knocker. It's you it's there for. You are well knocked up, Isabella. She say a knocker. See? Here's one. Murray, help me out, mate. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Doctor.
Doctor Who?
To Kildare. Next question. Hello, and welcome to the mark. There are 10 more questions coming at you in round 2. What is so genius about round 2 is that there's actually twice as much cash available. But that cash can be won or lost. Do you follow? Please select. A little Archie, then you choose the next one, yeah?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This one's called Go Figure, and this question's worth £4,000. Oh, that's the stench of question. If you encounter a Google of gaggles, what have you come? 10 to the 10th power of pairs of eyewear, 10 to the 5th power of bottles of mouthwash, 1 to the 100th power of bowls of stew, or 100th power of flocks of geese. Get it! A Google is 10 to the 100th power, a gaggle is a flock of geese. I'm impressed. That's a hell of a lot of information for somebody your size. Pick a category now. Oh, it's such a nightmare, isn't it?
12.
Your choice is people who really are in touch with nature. This is a £6,000 question. In this. A new superhero league called the Forces of Nature has formed to rival the Justice. Each member gets his or her powers from one of the 4 forces of nature. Who is not a member? Weak boy, nuclear man, gravity girl, or electromagnetic woman? It's all yours. Nuclear energy is not one of the 4 basic forces of nature, is it? Nuclear Man's children really do love their dad. They get a warm glow about them whenever he's around, although too makes them sick, and they fall out. Categorically speaking, I won! I can't bear the suspenders any longer.
Take the elevator up to 13.
And your selection is... Scooby-Scooby-Doo! Where are you? And it's a £4,000 question. They're both classics, of course, in their own way, just 400 years apart. Which of the following is not true about both Hamlet and Scooby-Doo? They both spent a lot of time in college. They both knew someone named Daphne. They both saw ghosts, or they were both Great Danes. It's you, it's that... Father! I mean,
Scooby never
was no one called Daphne in Hamlet.
Scooby-Doo never saw a dog ghost. It was always somebody in a mask.
On them and their one-dimensional car. Come with us, kill the Hanna-Barbarians.
Choose a category. Eeny, meeny, miny,
Remember your dreams. 14.
In terms of category, this is Top, Pop, Drop, Crop. You could be getting yourself 2,000 for the right answer.
That's rubbish. Absolute rubbish. It's a bloody bin's worth. Rubbish.
But whose rubbish is it? A torn-up thank you card, my accountant, a lot of recycled paper and CFC-free aerosols, some empty bottles of peroxide, very old badge saying, "Hi, my name is Gordon." Sting, Bono, Adamant, or Boyd. Sting, the champion of the environment, whose real name is Gordon, and will have few words of thanks for his accountant. I personally like really early Sting, really early Sting, like during his fetal stage. He produced by far his best work, surely. You got any categories on you, man? Come on, give us one. I'll take it. Aha! Chest butt sits grime whore.
It's time. Ticklish Pesca.
People in power have named this category psychotic with bad taste. There's a possible maximum of 10,000 greenbacks on this gibberish question. I'm going to be taking cash away every 1.5 seconds, so the faster you are, the more you score. What popular group of cats does this rhyme with? Mean, rage, brute, spent, cringe, the Goebbels. And remember the punctuation. Children love them. Although loved them might be more apt. They use martial arts. Come on then, solo quiz.
Teenaged Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hey, I've got a great idea. Those who use martial arts to fight crime. They love pizza, and we name them after famous artists. Mean, rage, brute, spent. Great, the Goebbels.
Were the bastards who thought them up creative geniuses or just offering a plaintive cry for help? From the list of categories, pick a category. Why don't you try this one? I've got a feeling it's right up your dark alley. Categorically, this is the category of making a testicle of. And this one's worth £4,000. Here's the question, fingers ready. This character, Finbast, admires many people, but which of the following would probably be his favourite poet? Hilaire Belloc, Jackbox, Johnny Ball, or Roger Scruton?
No idea.
A middle-class contestant would have said,
That wasn't the one I was
Belloc
going to
with
guess.
cautionary poems for children. And they really are the dog's Bellocks. Choose a category. If you buggers can't be choosers, I'll bugger for you. And the category is Vulcans in Vacuums. I'm willing to offer you 4,000 crisp green sheets. Imagine the following scene from an episode of Star Trek, The Voyage to Insanity.
Logic, right here, bastard!
Scotty goes crazy and jettisons Spock into outer space. What will happen to him first if he's wearing protective gear? He'll freeze to death, his blood will vaporize, his head will explode, or he'll choke to death.
Go with choking.
Well, he won't choke, but I tell you something, you might.
Oh, come on.
If you'd have got it right, you'd have said this. The sudden drop in pressure would make Spock's blood boil, and no doubt also he would have shattered his pants. But remember, in space, no one can hear you fart. Using your brain, pick a category. At this juncture, I have been programmed to choose for you. In categorical terms, you have chosen educationally challenged film theory. 6,000 notes. If you get it right. Okay, here's a plot synopsis of a classic film from the Halliwell Film Guide for the Educationally. Can you guess what it is?
Got the equaliser in it, right? He's this cop in Scotland, right? Jockland, looking for a missing chick. But this bloke who's always in Dracula, yeah, you know him, sets fire to him, right? And then, right, you see Britt Ekland's arse. And she's got a beautiful arse. Zoltan and the Dracula, the Wicker Man, the chair in Inferno, or the man with a gun. That's it, you got it, the Wicker Man. I got it on video, yeah, it's brilliant. Did I tell you, this is bit right. You see Brit's arse, right? You don't see a bumhole, right, but you see the cheeks. Said one.
Police, move it!
Question 19.
Your choice is little blue creatures and fair-bearded men. As far as the sheets available, $2,000 is up for grabs.
Karen, then you starting?
If Father Abraham set up the Smurf Republic following Abraham Lincoln's definition of democracy, which of the following did not expect the blue things to follow?
Government by the Smurfs, government for the Smurfs, government in the Smurfs, or government of the Smurfs? Correct. In his Gettysburg Address, Abraham Lincoln said all of the rest were good aspects of democracy for people, so they should work well for Smurfs too. You guessed it.
I didn't guess it.
Of
Kinda
course,
knew
Father
that.
Abraham made one fatal error when he invented political assumption Smurf. Okay, pick a category.
You'll get what you're given, son.
Superstar. 20. And the category is
Calendar girls through the years.
you give me the right answer, I'm going to give you £4,000. Okay, it's the big one. Which of the following not find in a series of calendars featuring pin-ups from the Chinese zodiac? Miss Dog, Miss Gorilla, Miss Pig, or Miss Top?
I'm going to go with swine. Yep, okay.
The correct answer is
There is no year of the gorilla, so there'd be no Miller, which is rather a shame since I was brought up to appreciate the more unconventional aesthetic strengths of gorilla. Scrotum included. Choose a category.
Okay, time for the Jack attack.
Thanks.
The attack is upon you. If you see two words that match, buzz in. A right answer gets you £2,000. Every wrong answer drops you down 2,000. But don't be fooled. Not all matches are true. Remember, though. Only buzz in for a match that fits this clue. You're not real. You're not coming in. You're the most dramatic finish in the history of the Football League.
I don't know. I actually don't know any of these. Nope, not a clue.
Just okay, really. And your final score looks like this. That's the game! Well, there you are. You are in possession of more worthless trivia than humanly possible. You can whether you want to be proud or ashamed of that fact. And while you're thinking about it, I'm going to tell you that...
You don't know Jack!
Well, I think we got away with it. Okay, let's run to commercials now. Murray, what's going on with the contestants?
Well, looky, you've made a high scoreboard. Bravo! I'm sure there's no coincidence in the fact that the scoreboard was completely empty anyway. Look, if you want to play again, you just let me know, alright? I've got better things to do.
Whistling Dixie Pop.
You're really picking up on this American fast.
I certainly am, thanks to Linguatape. Go fit.
Linguatape American is available in sitcom,
No wonder I'm gay, but we can still be friends.
Scorsese movie preliminary,
What the f*** you looking the f*** at?
Scorsese advanced,
Give me a f***ing mother f***ing cup of tea.
and scum-sucking capital.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Heil.
You
think you know theme parks? You haven't had fun until you've come to
Philosopher World.
Screw them out at the mountain. Busch Gardens is for pussies. You want a theme park? Philosopher World is the place for you. Enter Plato's allegory of the cave.
You may never come out.
Strap yourself into the fastest yet secular perspective towards statecraft, the Mach 3 Iavelli. Try the utilitarian ride. Every ride is a tabula rasa waiting to be strapped around your waist and grabbed onto for dear.
You'll never lose your absolute spirits with this much to do.
St. Thomas Aquinas' log ride.
Ready to go kart.
Husses Leviathan. Twirl yourself some Hosa Spinoza. Find Thoreau in the Forest Land Scavenger Hunt. And kids, try the new Burden's Ass Petting Zoo. One ride will be coming back for Thomas More.
God may be dead, but heaven is a place called
Philosopher World.
Warning, in order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
Ladies, happened to you.
The company's contribution to the gross national product this year is...
Oh my goodness.
Shut the door.
You're in the middle of an important presentation when suddenly one of your Benoit balls slips out? Well, don't worry for another minute, because Vajason Industries of Santa Cruz, California is proud to introduce new no-slip Benoit balls. Made to stay where they should, these ain't paraphernalia which have been pleasing Japanese women for centuries are now available with a patented studded Velcro exterior designed to resist all forms of moisture and discharge.
So the bottom line is, Miss Fingerhold?
Well, Mr. Chairman.
What the hell?
So keep your balls where they should be and let Vajason help you enjoy your day. Vajason Industries, Santa Cruz, California. Available in small, medium, large, and custom 16-inch.
Coming thirds on Jack TV.
Really big explosions. No plot, no character development, no special episodes. Just stupid stuff that we can blow up.
Hey, what's in this box?
Hey, is that noise coming from inside the car?
Here, Billy, hit the piñata!
Really big explosions.
Part of Family Night each Thursday on Jack TV. And to Jack TV this fall.
Really big explosions and fart noises.
Jack TV. Our motto is, give them what they want.
Thanks for calling the Movie Ending Phone. Press 1 for abduction to our service. Press 2 if you know which movie you'd like to hear the ending to. Press 3 for movies near you that are almost over. We understand that you don't have time to sit in a dark movie theater with people you don't know. That's where the movie ending comes in. Just press the number on your touch-tone pad that corresponds to the movie you wish you had seen. Kevin the Russian Spy. Why deal with high admission prices, bad popcorn, and sticky floors? Pacino lives, dies. Why let the person next to you ruin the movie for you when you can do it yourself? They drive off a cliff. Let your friends talk about movies they want. You'll never have to cover your ears again. Kevin Spacey is Kaiser Soze. And Miller in 7. The movie ending phone. You'll never have to leave the house again. It's Ed.